What happened to his personal servant?
Shortly after he rose to power, Clytus I sent him away. I believe he was banished to the ancestral home of the dwarves. In fact, it would have been in the caverns around Telestia. No one has explored that area in ages. I wonder if he's still there.
That was an intriguing story, but let's talk about something else.
All right. I don't have much else to do.
Why is that dog watching us? Is he just waiting for us to die so he can chew on our bones?
That's Clytus's personal hunting hound. The guards have orders to let him go anywhere he wants, so he has run of the palace. He's probably here because he's curious. They don't get many new visitors. I don't hold it against the hound that he belongs to Clytus. He seems nice enough. Until you came, he was my only company. He's a good listener.
That's an interesting medallion you're wearing. Could I have it?
I'm afraid not. It belonged to my ancestor and has been passed from father to son for centuries. I treasure it with my life.
I'd like to rest now.
I understand. I'm feeling sick and tired myself. I'm sure it's the poison, not the conversation. Yes, my friend?
Would you accompany me? I'm looking to get out of here.
I'd be happy to. Let's leave while we can. Behind a panel in that wall is a tunnel which leads directly to the docks. We should be able to sneak out to your ship and sail away before they know what's happening. When we're away, I'll direct you to the caves where my people hide. I must tell them about the situation here, and perhaps they can help you as well. This is an incredible vessel. Great workmanship. I've never seen anything like it. I assume that the steering is similar to the ships that I've piloted. If you'll give me leave, I'll take us to the secret caves on the edge of the Fire Sea. Thank you, my friend, for helping me escape. I will be forever in your debt, and I intend to help you in your quest. Right now, however, I must speak with some of the elders. I have to tell them about Clytus, and we must make plans. If you go back to the palace, I will meet you there. We have a few ships ourselves that can take me. Until then, farewell.
How can I help you?
Are you Balthazar?
That I am. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. Who did you say you were?
I'm a friend of Edmund's. We met in Clytus's dungeon.
Ah, of course. I thought I saw Edmund return. You assisted in his rescue? For that we are eternally grateful. How can I help you?
You're the same Balthazar who is the king's necromancer?
That's correct. Although as the royal necromancer, I suppose that I serve Edmund now.
The king is dead?
He wasn't a strong man. I think perhaps he had the plague at the end. It was befuddling his senses. The prince refused to assume the leadership from his father, so we followed the king until he died. Those were strange days. The king would lead us in circles as his mind slowly decayed. His death was inevitable. When someone contracts the plague, it is only a matter of time.
What is this plague?
We're not quite sure. For as long as I can remember, people have been falling prey to a mysterious sickness. We just call it the plague for lack of a better term. When someone contracts it, he dies days later. There is no cure. There doesn't seem to be any cause. It's not contagious in the usual sense. It strikes randomly. All of our efforts to learn more about it have proved futile. The plague has decimated our population. The dead far outnumber the living. Even if our world wasn't threatened by the imminent collapse of the Colossus, I question how long the plague will let us all live.